Well, hello, model car fans. Welcome to the Muscle Car Modeler. My name is Ral. And this week, I'm just going to do a bench update as far as projects since I really don't have any particular one of these that I'm working on specifically for the channel other than the Golden Commandos here, which I did finish. So I'm going to be filming this here real soon after I clear off my desk here. And so this will be tomorrow's video because when you're seeing this, it'll be Saturday and this will be Sunday's video. So I'm doing more with that. But on my desk, I'm just working on some here that I've been playing with, a little here and a little there. So that's kind of why everything's kind of scattered, as I'm just working on some here. And some of them are shared colors, which is why some of these kits are here where they are. Working on my Porsche Slant nose. So I started working on the interior on this one. So primed the seats and door panels. And I'm going to shoot this with the beige. But these are molded in black. And I'm going to use the same color I shot here, which this is from Scale Finishes, and it's just one of their interior colors. And so I started shooting this, and I was kind of playing with this Ferrari. So these are primed and pretty much ready. I got to flip these over and prime the other side of the seats. All of those are ready for the beige, but I'll have to prime these. But I've kind of run out of time this weekend to do this. So, and that's just more for this one because, here's kind of the rest of the stuff. Most of this stuff's painted, but I need to get the chassis together and interior together. So I shot some of the other interior parts black. So this one's going to be a two-tone interior of the slant nose. And I've kind of shown the body here. So the body's painted and cleared. I need to start blacking out the inside here. So, but just playing with that one a little bit. And also the Cameo, same thing. I'm kind of working on interiors. So in the Cameo, I had shot the white and the black, and then this weekend I shot the turquoise as far as the rest of it. Kind of masked it off. Not the greatest job here, but, shooting the seats and some of these details here and just having a good old time with it. So, just lots of masking and shooting. But going to be working on that interior, and I can start putting that together. Chassis is pretty much done. Body is mostly done. Just some bare metal foil and some stuff going on with that. But that one I'm just kind of playing with. And then here's the same with the Porsche. Here's the chassis. Got that already. This done. Was figuring out what's going to be black and what's going to be tan as far as the interior goes. So these two parts are ready. So put them in the box. And then last, that I'm kind of playing with, this is Angelo's fault right here. Ferrari, Daytona, Spider, Miami Vice. And, this is a simple, easy, quick builder kit. And it's kind of funny, I noticed in the directions, they only have 5 call-out colors. There's black, amber, stoplight red, tan, and then silver aluminum. Which is kind of funny, you can detail a little bit more than that, but it's a pretty basic kit. So I shot the exhaust, flat steel, brush painted the transmission steel. Everything in the directions too, it calls out some different colors and some other crazy stuff, but it doesn't really mention what's black. So being that the original kit was molded in black, which this was a later kit molded in white, came with everything molded in white, of course. So I had to start shooting everything. So, shot the entire chassis, and then I painted it's kind of funny, because it has a gas tank here, but it's supposed to be based on a C3 Corvette, which the gas tank would be here. So does this car have 2 gas tanks, or what's going on, or, what did they do to this particular car, as for the Ferrari conversion? Not really known, it's unsure, but I decided to paint that steel. It doesn't really say to do anything, and I could see these cars being that they were kit cars, that they just blacked everything out. Made it easier to hide everything and not, because this tank might stick out below. The exhaust hangs really, really far down. Painted the shocks gold, and that's part of the shock. And, I started working on the rear suspension. So painted the leaf spring steel, even though later Corvettes, it was a monoleaf and fiberglass, so it would have been black. So it just tells you to paint all this stuff black. So I'm just kind of having a little bit of fun painting and detailing some of this stuff. But like even the motor's black. You know, tranny I painted steel. But the exhaust manifolds, which this is what it comes with, which are earlier ram horns. I mean, we're talking 50s manifolds, but this might be what they used on the actual conversion. And I can see them doing that as far as space limitations and stuff go. I mean, it was a 350 engine, nothing crazy, but with a light fiberglass body, it still performed pretty well. I haven't decided on the chrome air cleaner. I'm going to paint the ducts black, but I think I'm going to leave a lot of the chrome under the hood, the chrome master cylinder and booster chrome valve covers. But I did paint the front suspension steering components and the sway bar stuff black, or not black, steel. Painted the rest black. I got a smudge right there that I got to touch up. But just, getting it kind of ready. But I did spend some time on this interior. So painted the visible parts, because a lot of this, when you assemble it, you're going to see all of this. And I didn't want any just, overspray and whatnot. So I really want it to be all blacked out. So I shot a lot of it black, any of it that could possibly be seen under the hood. Just making sure it's all covered in black. Kind of a simple kit to build. Was looking at photos of one of the cars and the console. I got to paint the pedals black. And just some of the details on how this thing should be detailed. And, it's not 100% accurate to the actual car or cars, because there was a couple of them. But, just kind of enjoying it and having some fun with it. But just getting it kind of ready. Of course, this is all Angela's fault. We started playing with these. So, got the seats painted, cleaned up. I'll have to do some blackout in there. My phone's a little farther away from the lights. If I get too close to the phone, I get into the shadows. But I can get right up in there so you can kind of see the detail. But these are looking pretty good, so it should detail out pretty nicely. The dash, which from what I can tell, not truly accurate, but I'm not really sure, what it is, because it seems like it's got a C4 Corvette style bulge here, not C3, and this interesting cluster here. So it's kind of an interesting combination here, but it's just what the kit gives you, and I'm not too stressed about what details or what is correct for the kit, but just having some fun with it. But the body though, painted it semi-gloss black and did a round of body work. Got this piece molded in. Didn't really putty it in, but just sanded it smooth. Got the hood ready. And I got something dripped on it, so I had to touch that up, sand it, paint it again. Get that all detailed. Or not really detailed, but worked. But the body work is done. So this is kind of ready for another coat of black. So this will be a quick build. But I'm just kind of, just something to do. Kind of having some fun with it. Quick, easy build, though. That's really all this one is. So I'll get the turn signal amber and a stoplight red painted on those clear parts, but working on the body. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put the Ferrari sticker here, and if I've got one in silver to put on the back here, and then the emblem on the nose or not. Because the actual car did kind of have it. The Miami Vice car, one of them, it was too far up, and then they moved it down and it was taken off, so kind of moved around a little bit, so it's kind of interesting. But I think I'm going to at least add them, but it didn't have the shields on the side. But the kit, they just give you the license plates. They don't give you any of the Ferrari logos, but that's the way the kit is. And I got the mirrors there, of course. So I'll be working on this some more and just having a little bit more fun with it. But just got some detail painting. Before I know it, I'll have the chassis fully assembled and ready to go. But just be another quick one to go along with the Testarossa I did a couple years back. So I'll have both of them done and the sets done. But it's kind of fun to look at. And I always like these wire wheels. They're pretty simple, but you put some black wash in there and they pop and they look really good. But just kind of having a little bit of fun with this one, just a quick one. And not going all out. Detail wires are making everything fit, or just let it go together and just pay a little bit of attention and time on it, but not going crazy or killing myself with it. But same with the Cameo. I got some foil to do, paint the bed wood, and slowly work on that. But once the interior is pretty much done, I can get the foil and get the thing, and it'll go right together and be finished pretty quickly. So a couple more that are coming along, and I'm just kind of playing with. But as we move on the channel, and I move on to my next big project here, which I'm sure is going to be this one, because I got these kits and I also got this, and I shown them here in a previous video of my stash ads, but got this kit and this wide body, and I'm gonna have some fun with these too. So those will start getting on my channel. I'll be focusing more videos on this particular build. So that's what's going to be coming up soon or next on the channel. So you guys, appreciate you tuning in, subscribing, and all your comments and everything. I do really appreciate it. And you guys, you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time.